documentary on the 2002 Gujarat riot. The Supreme Court will now tomorrow consider a batch of petitions challenging the ban on the BBC documentary. That's the piece of breaking news that's coming in after the storm in campuses across the country. Now this fight gets legal, ladies and gentlemen. Now the Supreme Court will tomorrow consider a batch of petitions challenging the ban on the documentary. I'm joined by my colleague Ananya Bhatnagar. Ananya, take us through the fireworks that are set to be witnessed in the top court tomorrow.
Well, definitely, Ayushman. A lot of fireworks are expected in the morning tomorrow when this matter comes up before. In fact, the bench of Justice Sanjeev Khanna and Justice M.M. Sundaresh, remember that a batch of 4 petition has been filed before. In fact, the topmost court of the country, one by Advocate M.L. Sharma, secondly, one by senior journalist N. Ram, another by TMC leader Mahua Moitra, and another by Mr. Prashant Bhushan. So definitely some kind of a firework expected. All of these petitions, all these 4 petitions that I'm talking about are against the ban that the emergency power that the government has levied after using its emergency powers. So definitely a lot of fireworks expected, and we'll have to wait and watch as to whether the Supreme Court would be hearing these petitions completely or not, or whether the central government would be opposing these petitions on maintainability reasons, and what would the centre has to say on all of these pleas when the matter comes up before the 2 judges bench of the top court tomorrow. Ayushman.
Right. Thank you, Ananya, for getting us that piece of breaking news. Now, staying with the BBC documentary storm, protests continue on campuses across the country, ladies and gentlemen. And now what we're learning is that the Calcutta University Students' Union will show this documentary at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow. That's the piece of breaking news that's coming in from West Bengal now, where the outrage on campuses across the country continues with the campuses becoming these war zones where students are raising the issue against the ban on the documentary, now doing these screenings. And the latest coming in is that Calcutta University Students' Union will show the BBC documentary at 4:30 p.m. Tomorrow. I'm joined by my colleague Kamalika Sen Gupta on the phone line. Kamalika, so has the clearance been given by the university administration? And at the same time, could we expect protests by the BJP student groups at Calcutta University tomorrow?
See, till now, whatever screening has taken place in Presidency University, in Jadavpur University and in Medical College, there has been no protest by the ABVP. So on the other hand, in all these places, apart from one electric disruption, power cut in Presidency, in other universities, there has been no problem with the screening. But only the Calcutta Medical College Council did not allow the students to show, but students still showed the documentary yesterday. And tomorrow, Calcutta University, where students will be showing. So there is not much of hindrance from the authorities, though the authorities are not saying openly that they support these students showing it. But apart from Presidency University, there has been no problem, and Medical College, there has been no problem in screening this film anywhere. And it was the SFI stand that they will go out with the film, show in every college and every university, and will also show this in every block.
Right.